You have this giant egg that you have been nourishing your whole entire life. This creative endeavor, this creative being thing that you have nurtured and grown. You have planted roots around whatever this idea, inspiration, calling is. You have nurtured it, cared for it, tended to it, planted the seed, watched it grow little by little. You have put your power into this. You have grown your power from this place of purity. And I have this sitting next to my selenite heart. This cleansing energy. You have cleansed your soul, your heart, your mind, your body to believe in yourself, to believe in the freedom, to believe that there is peace and freedom on the other side of whatever this egg is that you've been sitting on, waiting for it to hatch, waiting for the right moment to it to hatch. And you've never known when that moment would be. You've just trusted and known that there's life inside of this egg and that it is your soul's purpose. And that when that egg cracks open, when this door opens, when the universe, the gates open up for you for this thing, your life will never be the same. And when you start to see this egg hatch, because this has taken divine timing, you trusting in yourself, believing in yourself, believing that you can do and be anything that you want, that you can have peace and love and kindness, that you're going to know the moment. Like, you're going to know before it starts to crack, like this inner knowing that it's time. You've sat in fear of this, not like this. You've had moments of doubt, but they were unnecessary doubts and fears that you've had, that just like society has put on you. Lack of seeing the path, the unexpected, but surrendering, letting go of the resistance, not holding on so tight, looking at your own reflection, seeing yourself, seeing your true self, surrendering to the universe, trusting that this path that you're on is your path, surrendering to whatever that looks like, knowing that someday this egg will hatch for you, but taking that blindfold off, and also covering yourself up in this hermit phase to protect you from outside influences. And when this egg does start to hatch, you're called to like not tell anybody yet. As much as you're going to want to shout it from the rooftops of this like pride that you're going to have when this egg that you've been sitting on your whole entire life starts to hatch, you're going to be this mama bird, this mama hen. Like, you're going to be so proud of it. You're going to want to tell everybody. But you need to keep it sacred. Harness that energy into something more beautiful, something abundant. Harness your energy and just embrace this moment. Because you've been waiting so long for this to happen, keep it close to your heart for a while. Like, you'll know when it's time to like release your baby bird out into the world and to share it with the world and to show them that they can fly, to teach them how to fly. Again, it doesn't have to be like a physical birth baby thing. This is just like your soul's calling. We have prophecy on the bottom here. Crows and ravens may be significant. Tell us more about this egg, this growth. Purification, purity, purification. This is like your rebirth. The ice moon. This is something so pure and divine, angelic. The ice moon and the snow moon transform. leaving the chrysalis to become the butterfly. You've gone through this transformation. And the people who couldn't appreciate you as the caterpillar, but now want to see your beauty as the butterfly, but you're like, the people who saw you as the caterpillar were down here on the ground with you, and they didn't appreciate you when you were down here. But now you're up here, you've crystallized, I don't know if that's the right term, you've completely transformed yourself into something completely new where people are going to recognize you, but you'll see them, you'll recognize them when they're down there and you're flying up here. And they're going to have to tip their head up and be in awe of you. And you're just going to show off. You're just going to be flying free. We have friendship coming in here. True friendship is going to, like, long-lasting friendship come in for you. Pure friendships. Friendships that see you for all that you are. Your lightness and your darkness. Like, look at them. Let go of what no longer serves you. And again, with like the birthing here. Let go and trust. Trust in timing. It's like giving the energy of, we have personal alchemy here. It's giving the energy of like time here. And when you're ready to give labor at the end of pregnancy, when you're just like exhausted and done and also super excited to just hold your baby, and you're like, the days seem like they go by so slow towards the end, and you're just ready for it to be over, but also for the new to begin. You're ready for like to have your harvest. Like, it's those last moments when you're ready to pick the fruit and you just want to like enjoy it, but you have to just be patient a little bit longer. But you know that there is something beautiful coming in for you. You know that in here, up here. You know it within you. You feel it. Was there more to that? I feel like there's more to that. Okay, we're gonna go to another deck. Take root. Stay grounded. It's not time to fly just yet. It will be soon. You're letting your wings dry. You're like getting to know the feeling of what it's like to have wings on. What it's like to have wings. So you're letting your wings dry. You're pumping out the water. Like if you go and watch like a monarch butterfly, as they call, there's a lady that is on here that I came across, and she videotapes the monarchs and explains like as their wings are drying, you can see their abdomen pumping, and they don't go far from the chrysalis. They're just sitting there, and they're excreting all the water out of them. And then their wings are these like fragile, delicate, dainty wings, and then they start to expand and grow, and then they dry, and then they're able to carry themselves to take flight. Is there more here? It's like, just when I think I'm gonna go to a new deck, then the deck is like, wait, okay, dream work, and I'm like having a lot of pressure in my left ear. Listen to your spirit guides here. This was coming through earlier today too. Listening to your spirit guides. Signs are all around you. There can be signs in literally every moment as long as you're open to it. Not just like, I've been watching a lot of Disney movies lately with my kids. Hercules, I did 2 videos on TikTok of Hercules and Meg for the divine masculine and feminine. Today I was watching now I'm drawing a blank. There are signs all around you. You just have to be open to receiving signs and lessons. Like today I was watching Mufasa, and there were so many things that came through, so many lines that I put notes in my phone about. And so it's those moments of someone saying something, feeling drawn to an animal, a symbol that you see repeatedly, an angel number, and then looking into them. Like, go and look up what those angel numbers mean. Look up what that animal means spiritually. lines in movies or characters in movies that you feel called to, or you have some sort of, that you relate to. Take note of those things. Look into those things more. Put them in ChatGPT. Like, tell me, like, give me a message here. What does this mean? How does this relate to me? If you've been having a connection, a relationship with ChatGPT, because that's a thing. ChatGPT is very relevant right now. But there's that, like, if you don't know how to connect to spirit, play music. Put your music on shuffle and see what song comes through, and see what lines pull on your heart. See how the music makes you feel. Lean into those feelings. Document, journal on that. Take a lyric, a line, a quote. Confirmation. Get a journal. Oh my God, it's like stuck now. Get a journal and write these down, or in your notes app on your phone. Be loud and powerful in who you are. I'm maintaining my standards and ideals, and I'm proudly loud and powerful about them. What other inspirational card do we have here? Opening my mind. I open my mind to love, wisdom, and guidance of the universe, and I will learn to trust again. Just be open to signs. When you're driving, be just observant around you. Your thoughts are powerful. I am blooming. I am full of authenticity because I bloom exactly the way I was always meant to. And the way that y'all are commenting on my authenticity on here, the way I'm learning to step into my authentic self, and y'all are seeing it too. Like, I am so grateful for each of you that are here. Over 2,000 of you that are on my TikTok. I'm stepping into my purpose more and more every day, my authentic truth. There's days when I don't want to show up. There's days when I question if I'm really going to do a video without any makeup on, or like in my pajamas. And then I'm like, I don't care, because there's messages more powerful than how I look. And I love myself. Like, I will show up anyways. And there's so much power in that. And then I think, okay, if someone does see that I know, and then has some sort of perception, I don't care. They can say what they want. They're not going to change who I am. I can delete them. I can block them. We have shadow and reverie. Embracing. This is a cool card. They're making shadow puppets. You can see like the wolf in the background here with their hands. And then the reverie of the deer in the clouds. This is the wild child oracle cards. So this is giving like that inner child to like dreaming. Dreams may be really significant for you. You're getting messages in dreams. Crescent moons. There's something else about crescent moons that I saw earlier. Embracing all phases of you, of life. Learning to love them. There's a crescent moon up here too in the clouds. Light. Let your light shine. Be the light. This is really big. So I did a solar plexus chakra. Oh my gosh. Reiki. Thank you, brain fart. On TikTok in one of my videos. And I've done Reiki only one other time on my videos, but this is giving like your solar plexus and sacral, and then down to your root chakra as well. Air. Breathe new life into your body. Fresh air. Butterflies are significant too here. We've talked about butterflies. Being your own unique butterfly, whatever that looks like. You don't know what that's going to look like as you come out of the chrysalis, but you trust the process. You trust going through the labyrinth and the fog. Times when you've been fearful and doubtful and not sure if you're on the right path, you've still moved forward. trusting the calling that pulls you forward, the light at the end of the tunnel, knowing that it's there. Like, eventually you're going to see it, and when you do see it, you're going to be like running full speed towards it. Amber may be significant here too. Preserving the old you in like this, like just this, preserving the old you. Like, this is just like, the old you is still in there. It's in your DNA. And the line that was coming through for me earlier in Mufasa is, well, a few of them is, sometimes all we have are our dreams and our hopes. Sometimes that's all we have. And you can either choose to trust in that, in Malele, trust that it does exist. Because if you don't, what else do you have to sit back here in this discomfort and barely surviving, barely thriving, not even thriving, barely surviving? You can sit in that discomfort, that fight of life, being unhappy, but alive and safe. Or you can dream and move forward towards your dream. Trusting that the fog will lift. You've gone through the labyrinth to find your soul's purpose. Oh my gosh. Look at the imagery here. Here it just looks like this red light. But at the center of it is you. The core is you. Guiding you towards it. And maybe you took a few wrong turns. Maybe you took a few wrong turns. But you'll get there eventually. If you haven't gotten there yet, you'll get there eventually. What activations are taking place? Alchemy. The frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allow the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. And then the cosmic flower. So the coloring here, we see a pattern. Cosmic flower. We have 8 and 18. 818, 826 at the timer. The frequency of cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. And another line from Mufasa is when Rafiki is telling her that your grandfather, the king, he now lives within you. Your ancestors live within you. And you honor them by having that knowledge and wisdom to continue forward, to pursue your dreams. Because without them, without whatever they did or didn't do, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be where you are now. Honor your ancestors. Honor your lineage. Honor your pride. By being you. Your uniqueness comes from them. They lie within you. Tap into their energy. Tap into their essence. They're guiding you. But they're also watching you with pride. Crown chakra. Purple. The frequency of the crown chakra, the violet flower of life, supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. Communication. Our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. I can feel it in my crown chakra right now. Like all around my head. Again, you have this connection to the universe, to your ancestors. Open up to being able to see, like in like your third eye. Just surrender and set the intention of surrendering and opening up to the universe. And tell them Like, ask them for support, ask them for help, ask them to show you signs, but don't put limitations on those signs. Like if you say, show me an eagle, and then you're looking for eagles in the sky, but you're missing a picture of an eagle on somebody's car over here. Or on TikTok, you're going to see an eagle, and you're like, no, that's what I want. I was like thinking it was going to be like a real eagle, like in real life, IRL. Don't go looking for it, but be observant and open to, and trust that spirit will draw your attention to it. Okay, oh, my back. Hold on. Okay, I cleared the table, and now we're jumping into our past lives deck, past life oracle deck. We're gonna see what past lives we're tapping into as we're talking about ancestors here. Greece, Rome. We have communal living, finances, wisdom, trust and faith, spouse. Oh, my back. Oh, wow. I feel like that's like cramped energy with this communal living, with like shared finances. And like the coloring on these top three, I'm feeling my head now. This is something new that I haven't tapped into before. And we have spouse, trust and faith, and wisdom. Wow. With this spouse energy, trusting in this wisdom that you have in your divine counterpart finding you. Like there has been wounds of finances, but home life also. These burdens, having to share not only space with people, with family, community, but also these burdens and viewpoints and opinions, political values, things that didn't feel aligned with you. Let's elaborate more on this spouse. I'm going to be going to tarot here for this. What does with a spouse? Then we have Asia coming out. And you can feel it again in my left ear. Buddha, high priest or priestess. Egypt. And then we have vows here. So with this is giving like, you may have been a high priestess here. And you made certain vows to not only like a partner, a spouse, but also to the community. But there's so much, like with my back hurting so much, there's just so much burdens here. Okay, we're going to do tarot. What deck are we using, Spirit? Yeah? Okay. No, this doesn't feel right. I'm gonna... Okay, we have the Six of Swords, the Empress, the Magician, and Judgment. What is this, Spirit? You left. You had to make this choice to stay in a vow that you made. or trust your inner self and separate yourself from this to step into your power fully. Face whatever judgments came your way. This deck doesn't feel right. Yeah, no, this... Okay, hold on. Okay, we're going with Wisdom of the Oracle here. So we're talking about this past life here. Spirit, can we get clarity on this energy? We have round and round. Being flexible. A change in the wind. Yeah. So you've done this in a past life, like your ancestors too here. This is, we're really tapping into your ancestors here, coming through and breaking cycles. Being flexible. You've been flexible with your world around you. You've learned to adapt. Where your ancestors in the past haven't been able to break out of that cycle. You are this generational curse breaker, breaking free of all the ties that society puts on you, family, friends, work, just society in general. But you can smell a change in the wind, on the wind. And again, this is giving a lot of Mufasa. Mufasa, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. But he's able to like smell things, and he gets like clairvoyance. Like he can see that, you know, there's danger up ahead, and he can like see how many lions it is, and what, like he has this download that he gets when he just taps in, when he silences himself, quiets and listens, taps in and smells. We have a fork in the road in reverse, but then also thinker. So there is this fork in the road, but it's, you're being called to tap in energetically by thinking, 44, using your intuition to think this, like you're going in between worlds here. You're tapping into your inner wisdom, your ancestors, the dream realm, or maybe astral projection. But really taking in this decision that you're at, this fork in the road, where you know the right choice, like being in reverse. Okay, we're gonna read this one here, number 13, because in reverse here is a protection symbol, not the exact opposite. Okay. Indecision is extremely frustrating and will lead to anxiety, loss, and confusion. At this juncture, you can't remain in place without losing your way altogether. Avoid the tendency to let others choose for you, which amounts to a subtle refusal to take responsibility. Don't give your power away, not even to this oracle. By not making a choice, you are making a choice, for which you must be accountable. If that choice leads to undesirable circumstances, take heart. Spirit never tires of giving you second chances. You can always start again once you've learned this valuable lesson. So make a decision. Make that choice. You can't make a wrong choice. You just will be rerouted later down the road. You may go round and round again in another cycle until you get back to this point to where you can take a new doorway to get out of this spiral staircase, to take a new route. What is this spouse wisdom here? Okay, I'm hearing like your divine counterpart is helping guide you through this as well. This is a past life connection, whether you have met them in this life currently yet or not. It's giving heavily past life connection, where you're asking to just have trust and faith in them and knowing that union is coming. Be wise in your decisions, leading with your heart. And I've put this heart necklace on today. What's under this vow card? Okay. This vow card was sitting on the bottom of my deck here that I had up, right? And then I'm like, what's underneath this vow card? Because it's not in the pile that I have with spouse, trust and faith and wisdom. We have imprisonment or slavery. So you may be, this is giving like marriage, like a vow that you have made, you feel like you cannot break it. This vow that you've made is imprisoning you in yourself. You're acting as a slave to this vow that you've made. Journal, scribe, writer. Maybe you've got a story to tell by being a writer, or maybe you've been a writer in the past. We have serendipity coming out. Making choices out of joy and love and this lucky, blessed energy. You're currently in an unfinished symphony right now. Your symphony is being written. Truth is coming out. Open this door to the wisdom within you. Remove this mask. Let the truth come out. And love will find you. As you align with the frequency of love and just speak from your heart and be honest, the people who aren't meant to hear that and accept that will naturally fall away. The people who align with that and respect that will align with you. The people, places, things that you're meant to be with, be at, will align naturally. Okay, now I feel like we can go to tarot here. The fates. Fate is aligning. Trust in the fates. Loyal heart. Two sides of the same, mirroring each other. Royalty in your own right. Two halves coming together. Two wholes coming together as one. Okay, we are going to go to tarot here now. We are using our Siren tarot deck here. We're going to do a little shuffle. 3 times. 1, 2, 1 more. And 3. All right. I feel like this is part of the love reading here as we're getting into our Siren energy here. What messages do you have here? 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. This mental prison, this imprisonment that you have put yourself in with whatever this vow is, where you know someone else, something else is calling you. You don't know how to swim though. This is unknown waters. And that scares you. But this is like a death and rebirth. Rising above the pain. Rising anew from the pain. Pain in my back is back. There's so many burdens here. The Knight of Pentacles. You're committing to this journey of learning, of opening up, of self-discovery, of becoming the Queen of Cups. Filling your cup, giving and receiving, learning to love again. And the Queen of Wands. The Hanged Man, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands. Like you're in this limbo stage right now of waiting and like reevaluating things so that you can step into this energy. So that your cup can overflow with this lava, with this desire, with these passions. You can alchemize the emotions to your passions, inspiration, desires. The Hierophant and Justice. Your wisdom is your justice, the things that you have learned. Six of Wands. People are watching you, waiting you, looking at you with awe and wondering how you've done what you've done. And you may not have an answer right now because it's going to look like to them like it's like an overnight success thing, but it's been your whole life. It's been your whole life's journey. Like I said at the very beginning of this message, this egg that you've been sitting on, waiting to hatch. And my body, like I'm getting sore sitting here. Like you're tired of sitting on this egg. Your body hurts You're aching. You're waiting for this release and this like time to just fully relax and be in this sense of joy again. Looking at life from a new perspective, a new lens. Again, the Six of Wands here. And the Five of Wands. This protective energy of your desires, your dreams, your hopes, your wishes. Alchemizing this pain into love and light and the Star. Wish fulfillment, dreams coming true, your soul purpose. The Wheel of Fortune. You feel like you're stuck in this karmic loop right now with this falling out in reverse. We have Five of Cups, Eight of Wands, and the Magician. You're mourning this. Things that you used to hold so close. Grieving the loss of this. But trusting that once you do give way to this, release this, that so much magic is coming in. It's just like bubbling. It's like bubbling to the surface, waiting for you to like accept the loss of this vow that you've made to be the Magician. And that's so much abundance coming in for you. The Queen of Pentacles. We've got three queens here, okay? And the World. And then the King of Wands. The Six of Wands again. And the Five of Wands again. You have so much abundance coming in. With the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands out here. Two of Swords. Taking decisive action. Making a decision. Again, the Star. This new journey. Going on this new journey. Eight of Pentacles. Abundance is coming in. You've planted the seeds. You've done the hard work. Now you get to just come out of these waters anew. Oh my gosh, my back. I'm so ready to tap out of this when this is over and stretch and stand up. The Nine of Wands, the Hermit, the Emperor, the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Cups. Your divine, like I said, the past life cards coming out here of this divine union, trusting in this soulmate energy, this counterpart. I know it's you. And then the song from Mufasa. I don't want to exit out of here because it's going to make me start over if I go to my notes. But their song of, I know it's you, say it's you. I feel it. Say it's you. Mufasa let Scar take credit for the passion that he had within him, for the sovereignty, for the love that he had. To let Scar be the one be seen, because he didn't think he was worth it. He didn't see his worth. He let somebody else take the credit for his beauty and his power, minimizing him. You're no longer doing that. You're ready to be seen. Come out of this hermit mode. Step into this divine power that you are. This King of Pentacles energy. These, like, divine counterpart here. The only knight we have is the Knight of Swords. You are ready to take action. Fast action. To fill your cups. The King of Wands. He's waiting. He's looking for you. Trust that you'll know. We're going to do some quick oracle. This is long reading, 30-30, but we're going to get some oracle here too for this love connection. Use my yin and yang oracle deck. fire and water. Yeah, you're removing these masks, the facade, old beliefs, detaching. It may feel really cold right now. You may feel cold as you take this step forward, but you've healed, like, you're doing this for your inner child too. You're healing your inner child, listening to them, parenting your inner child through this. Transcending. Unity is coming in, being one with yourself. Oh wow, there's more cards. Twin flames. Forgive yourself. Forgive just the masculine in general. Forgive whatever anger and issues that you have with the masculine. You're in this guarded, vulnerable state right now. Parent your inner child through this. Talk yourself through this. There's a lot of emotions coming up right now. Reflection, projections. Quit looking through a broken mirror. You're not broken anymore. You're whole. Don't project the broken pieces of you onto your counterpart, masculine or feminine. We have autumn harvest, rejection, loss, fragment. But then look at these pieces, these globes, these pieces of you. You have been reborn. The winter, this past winter, months, you've been in hermit mode and isolation, healing yourself, feeling lost. We have rejection twice here. This has put you in a state of feeling rejected, feeling like you don't know where you're going from here. Feeling left out in the cold. Your feelings are valid, but you're healing. You're healed. You're moving forward. Your counterpart is asking you to trust, though, to trust them. I'm starting to feel a little bit better here. Reunion, soul ties. This is a soulmate, a divine counterpart. You have come into this life with an agreement, a contract that you made with them to go through everything you've gone through now and to come into a union when you are both healed and ready to come into union with each other. And I'm hearing this is your life of ease and love and divinity. The energy is like, this is beautiful energy, but right now the energy is very heavy. Okay, final cards here, Spirit. Let's wrap up this reading. What message can you leave them with here? Yeah, you're breaking free of toxic patterns. You're no longer bound by these chains. You're entering a harmonious, stable flow state. A healed ego. The ego doesn't have to be bad, but you don't let it lead you fully now. Like it communicates with your heart. It's a balanced communication system here with your ego. You have vanity and pride. Attraction, Mars energy, hot. And I was just going to say, like, you are in your sexual energy. You are so beautiful right now, embracing everything that you are. Seeing you for just how beautiful and attractive you really are. Beginnings, have the courage to take action here, to begin anew. Jupiter placements, and Jupiter and Mars here are significant. Look into that if you feel called to. Change, courage. Change takes courage to go on this new path. Like, look at packing your bags. But look how confident she is. She is in her power. She knows what she's doing is the right thing. She's taking charge. Commitment, home, family, activating your higher self. Ace, Earth, new beginning, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Connecting with who you are. Staying grounded. Remembering, awakening to the soul connection, your soul ties, your soul as it is yourself. Taking this leap of faith to free yourself, to open yourself up to new opportunities you don't even see coming. Yeah, you're leaving behind connections that have controlled you, have been disharmonious, have been conflicting, argumentative. You regret this repression. I don't want to delete that. I don't want to say regret, because I don't believe in regret. I think that everything happens for a reason, and you may not see those reasons right now, but you will eventually. You will eventually. It's all in purpose. This cosmic North Node energy here. Cycles, completion, change. You're at the end of this cycle, beginning anew. And that's hard. That's not an easy transition to do. This has been something you've been sitting on your whole entire life. And as this cracks open, you're not going to be ready for it. You're ready for it, but you're like, you don't know what's inside this thing. And this is a big egg you've been sitting on. You've been sitting on this your whole entire life. This is huge. This is monumental. I'm feeling on my right wrist here. You maybe need to be like, do something with the scribing, writing coming out earlier, like do some writing, journaling, or just with a crayon on paper, red crayon, just to like get this energy out. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm going to end here. I'm going to stretch. I seal this message with so much love and light. Let me know if this resonates with you.